Welcome back to Expresso here on SABC3. Now, gone are the days when we only had limited exposure to fashion. These days, our shopping selection here in South Africa is wider than ever, and there's a lot to enjoy. We have a very special treat for you this morning because we're taking a look at some of the most coveted fashion labels in the world and how they may influence our local industry. Our fashion director, Alexis, is here to show us a new era of shopping in South Africa. Good morning, Alexis. How are you?
Good to be here.
Very, very nice to have you. Now, I know we're always going to see interesting and, of course, fashion-forward things when you are here, but I know you are going to be showing us some of the international labels. What I want to know from you is how is the international labels that are in our malls and that are arriving in South Africa going to affect our local industry?
Well, I think the selection now is wide, and we're literally seeing every week there's a new store popping up, there's a new international label that's opening its doors here. And really there's mixed feelings about this, but how I look at it is that it's a really positive thing. I think the more competition that there is, our local stores, our local designers, they're going to have to start competing at a higher level.
I agree with you.
And I think it's really healthy. I think it's healthy for creativity. It also gives emerging designers that haven't traveled the opportunity to actually see international labels with their own eyes, feel it with their own hands, see the craftsmanship, see the fabrication, get some design inspiration as well. And I think that ultimately, it may be a bit rough going in the beginning, but I think ultimately you're going to find that the standard is going to raise. And it also gives us, as South African women, the opportunity to have quite a diverse wardrobe. So we can actually get those international must-have pieces, those investment purchases, as we call them, alongside our season-to-season basics, and of course our really individual, unique South African designers as well. And I think that when you see the benchmark of international design, where they've had decades of experience, we start to actually appreciate our own designers, because suddenly you think, well, wow, you know, this silk dress by Kluxi GDT is actually really worth its price tag. We start to understand the value of clothing.
That's right. Now, I know that you have prepared a few examples for us. Let's take a look at our first model here and which international label she represents. Oh, looking absolutely gorgeous.
So this is an Oscar de la Renta dress from his Spring-Summer 13 collection. Now, Oscar de la Renta was born in the Dominican Republic, and then he moved to Spain to actually study painting. While he was there, he got an apprenticeship with Cristobal Balenciaga, and as we know, the House of Balenciaga is still around, and they're known for their really exquisite silhouettes and very detailed designs. And you can imagine that this would really appeal to Oscar as a wannabe artist. And really, he is known for his femininity. He's known for this really flattering 50s silhouette. He's dressed every American First Lady, from Jackie O, who was a fashion icon in her day, to Hillary Clinton, Nancy Reagan as well. He really is has quite a pedigree in the industry.
He really does get women and our bodies, and he just makes us feminine and fabulous all at the same time.
And his red carpet dresses. I mean, we saw Amy Adams at the Oscars in this just spectacular gown. I think he understands that a woman, what she needs to be noticed. And it's never over the top, but it's spectacular.
Yes, absolutely. Well, that was our first model. Let's take a look at our second look this morning. Alexander McQueen, am I right?
Alexander McQueen, yes.
Beautiful.
So Lee Alexander McQueen was known as the king of avant-garde, a very edgy British label. And Lee actually dropped out of school at 16 to go work on Savile Row in a men's bespoke tailoring company. Then he went into costume design. Then he only went to college. And 4 years out of college, he was named chief designer for Givenchy.
Oh, wow.
So he really, again, has a real grip on the construction of a garment.
Take us through this look here.
So this, I mean, this is incredible. So the whole Spring-Summer collection was inspired by honeycomb. And you can see this in this golden black design on this dress, which is just spectacular. We do need to note that obviously after Alexander McQueen passed away, his longtime co-designer, Sarah Burton, has actually taken the reins as creative director. And her kind of debut into the industry, if you like, was of course Kate Middleton's wedding dress.
Oh, wow.
Which was an incredible garment, and I think was really an interesting choice for a future queen to go with such an edgy label. But it does prove that even though they are kind of a bit avant-garde, a little bit out there, they can still do really perfect, really well thought out tailoring and excellent detailing.
Absolutely. Well, I love this look. I can't wait to see what the final one is. Can we have our third model?
So this look is by Marchesa.
Yes.
Now you would have heard Marchesa because it's runway,
Oh,
a
wow.
red carpet. Celebrities from
This is
Naomi
gorgeous.
Watts, Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Jennifer Lopez, Eva Longoria, Kristen Stewart. They've all worn a Marchesa
Just
in
to
their
name a
time.
few.
And Marchesa's interesting. Two British designers that met in college, and they actually named their Marchesa label after Marchesa Luisa Casata, who was a very eccentric Italian heiress. And I think that it gives the brand justice because it is, you can imagine this incredible socialite heiress in these dresses as they are today. I think they've really stayed true to that brand.
This is about the most gorgeous dress I've seen in a very, very long time. Wow,
And you can
that's
imagine
beautiful.
how this would inspire like our local designers.
Yeah.
The color, just the subtle little bit of embellishment on the shoulder, just really beautiful fabrication. Again, lots to learn.
Wonderful, beautiful. Thank you so much to our final model. Now, all of our outfits today were provided for us by Luminance, but where can our viewers get hold of their pop-up shops all around the country?
So Luminance, they have a pop-up shop in Hyde Park.
Yes.
But also, if you go onto the Expresso website, we've got details of all their trunk shows.
Beautiful.
And there's one happening in Cape Town this weekend.
Yes.
And then there's rest all around the country, so no one's going to be left out. And there's really incredible garments. You need to have a look. Really
Wonderful.
beautiful.
Well, there you have it. Our fashion director, Alexis herself, said that you need to go and have a look. But for more information on those dates and details, go to Expresso's website. That's expresso.co, or rather expressoshow.com. Thank you so much, Alexis. You have inspired me. I'm going to go shopping this weekend. It's time to head over to our Eco Diva with you, and the wifey and little baby Kian is here, and they're talking about baby bum cream.